Nothing to see here.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun?
So I'm actually filming this a little late. This is like one of the first videos that's going to go up on my channel, so I don't feel too bad about it. But it is now, what is today? I know it's not July 1st, that's for sure. Today is July 3rd. So these are going to be the books that I am reading in the month of July. And I actually finished my first book this morning. This Guy, A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham. This is Stacy Willingham's Dubé. Excuse me. This is Stacy's debut novel, and yeah, I actually had to read it as fast as I could because I have to return it to the library today. This book I rated 4 stars on my Goodreads, and this is the little synopsis. It says, when Chloe Davis was 12, 6 teenage girls went missing in her small Louisiana town. By the end of the summer, her own father had confessed to the crimes and was put away for life, leaving Chloe and the rest of her family to grapple with the truth and try to move forward while dealing with the aftermath. Now, 20 years later, Chloe is a psychologist in Baton Rouge and getting ready for her wedding. While she finally has a fragile grasp on the happiness she's worked so hard to achieve, she sometimes feels as out of control of her own life as the troubled teens who are her patients. So, when a local teenage girl goes missing and then another, that terrifying summer comes crashing back. Is she paranoid? Seeing parallels from her past that aren't actually there? Or, for the second time in her life, is Chloe about to unmask a killer? From debut author Stacy Willingham comes a masterfully done lyrical thriller certain to be the launch of an amazing career. A Flicker in the Dark is eerily compelling to the very last page. I'll do a longer review of this when I do my July wrap-up video, but basically, it was kind of slow for about the first 150 pages, and then things started to kind of pick up. I was a little annoyed with the main character and just some of the things that she was doing in the story. I was telling my husband all about it, and I was like, I know exactly what's going to happen. This is ridiculous. Why is the author doing it this way? And then at the end of it, I got. I didn't see it coming. So, 4 stars, A Flicker in the Dark. So, Stacy's second book is called All the Dangerous Things, and it will be coming out in January of next year. So, January 2023. And I'm definitely going to read it. I enjoyed this book. I enjoyed it. I saw that there were some mixed reviews of it on Goodreads, but it was really good, I would think, for, a debut novel. Okay, so in June, I actually read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, and I really liked that book. This was recommended to me from my library, so I thought this would be a really good one to read next. Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This looks like it's like a haunted house type thing. So it's part ghost story, part mystery is what it says on the back here. Bells that ring themselves. Record players that turn on and play music to empty rooms. Ghosts that climb out of wardrobes. All right, let's do that one next. I'm going to tell you about all of these in order of what I'm going to be reading them in. So Home Before Dark is like a thriller, basically horror type thing. So, yeah. I feel like there's pretty much a theme this month of mostly thriller horror type things, except for a couple. The next one that the library recommended for me to read is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I've never read anything by Ruth Ware, so I'm excited for this one. It is also a thriller. So it's supposed to be suspenseful. Some of the reviews on the back here say a ghost story for the 21st century, a propulsive gothic thriller with characters you'll really care about. With this book, Ruth Ware proves she's the true heir to Wilkie Collins. No idea who that is. Creepy, engrossing, and oh so hard to put down. So the next one is Ruth Ware, The Turn of the Key. Next is No Exit by Taylor Adams. This is another psychological crime suspense thriller book. This little blurb inside says, a determined young woman must unmask and unwit a vicious psychopath in this tense and clever tale of suspense. That sounds great. So the last physical book that I need to actually finish is the final book. Well, I don't know if this is the final book, but the 15th book in the Wings of Fire series. I have read all 14 books with my kids, and you can see that we started it. We got like this far, but I don't know what happened. We just stopped reading it every day, and I really need to finish this one. This is, like I said, the 15th book in the Wings of Fire series, and this one is called The Flames of Hope. If you haven't read the Wings of Fire series, this might not make any sense to you whatsoever, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you about it. To Queen Wasp, a flame silk was a tool to be controlled. To the chrysalis and the leaf wings, flame silk was power, a weapon to fight back. Luna didn't particularly like thinking of herself as a tool or a weapon. Her silk had also gotten caught in a hurricane, blowing her to a whole other continent. Not the most auspicious start for the great and glorious flame silk savior Luna. But she had to use this power now that she had it, didn't she? So, yep. Gotta finish this one. Absolutely love this series. Highly recommend it. The Wings of Fire series is written by Tui T. Sutherland. And this is actually a book that I own. The rest of these I do not own. They're from the library. Okay, so that is all of the physical books that I'm going to be reading in the month of July. And I also have my Kindle. And I plan on, if I finish all of these, which I know all of them I need to have done by July 21st because I need to turn them back in. And if I get all of those done, I am going to read on my Kindle, and I'm going to use Kindle Unlimited. The book, so I know where's Kindle Unlimited? One really cool thing that I have liked about the Kindle Unlimited membership thing so far is that it emails me and sends me like recommendations. And I love that. Like books that are like really popular on Kindle Unlimited, etc., etc. And therefore, I kind of like am able to figure out what I want to read. It's really helpful to me that they send me that. Okay, I finally found it. The book that I've been eyeing the most on Kindle Unlimited right now is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I've seen it talked about a lot here on BookTube, and it looks like it'll be pretty interesting. It looks like the Audible version is also included with the Kindle Unlimited book. That'll be fantastic. So this is a romance novel. It says here, released from prison, Kenna Rowan returns to the town where it all went wrong. Hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter, but with everyone against her, she turns to local bar owner Ledger Ward, who, risking everything, secretly helps her make amends. Oh my gosh, there are 31 holds on this at my library. I guess it's a popular one. It's a popular pick. So I'm interested to see if that one is a good one too. But like I said, I'm only going to really be like diving into more Kindle Unlimited books if I finish all of these. All right. So have you read any of these books that I talked about today? You'll have to tell me in the comment section below. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil. But tell me if you've read them and what you rated them kind of what you thought. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Don't you wanna have fun?